I saw this really stupid video of this lady. For respect for her, I would not insult her, where she was saying she used to be a lawyer and she dropped her law degree to cook and clean and take care of her family. And I'm like, I don't care what you want to do with your life, but she and other people in the comment section were doubling down, insulting feminists as to how they convinced women that this was not the life that women were supposed to live, that women are built to live this life that she has chosen to live. So, in fact, she said she dropped her law degree to pick up a mop and a broom. That was how she put it. Now, feminists did not fight for you to have the right to work. Women have always had to work. Not like had the right to work, they've always had to work. Their work was just not monetized and it was not even acknowledged, appreciated, or monetizable. Emphasis on monetizable. Now, you're able to monetize the work that you do, you're able to get paid. People, midwifery was just a job that women would just do. They were not paid for it. But now it's even something that you go to school to learn how to be a midwife and you get paid to be a midwife, to a level where men are even going to school to be midwives. That you're able to nurse a person back to life and get paid for it. It wasn't always that way. It was something that women were just called to do by force, by fire, and it was not something they get paid to do it. That you're able to cook and clean, it was just something that women were to do, whether you like it or not. You are choosing to drop your law degree. And she actually said she went to school, right? After school, she had worked for some years and she realized it was affecting her family. So she quit it in order to be able to take care of her family, right? So many other people do not have the luxury of quitting their jobs, possibly because they are married to people who cannot afford to finance a home on their own, on his own. So those women would have to work. That's even if she actually desires the life that you're trying to paint as something that women should inherently desire. That is even if she desires it. Not everybody has the luxury of that life. Secondly, cooking and cleaning after a family or after a man is a nightmare to some women, and that's totally okay, right? So you would not be the one to tell them that their own choices are stupid simply because you decided to quit your job and cook and clean after a man. A lot of these women who marry men who they believe are good men tend to assume that it is the reality for every woman. Just last year, a woman was amputated by her husband simply because she did not make his meal on time by the time he got home in Jos last year. So the fact that you think you're married to somebody who you can sleep in till 12 noon if you like, you only do those things whenever you want to do it and he will not bother you, does not mean that is the reality for every woman. And back to feminists not fighting for you to actually have the right to work. You said you dropped your degree to pick up a mop and a broom. You did not drop your degree to pick up a mop and a broom because your content is monetized. You dropped your degree to pick up a camera and an editing app. You are making money off of your cooking and cleaning, so you are actually not even resting. You are still working and you're still getting paid for the work that you do. So you're still benefiting from the feminist movement, even though you've decided to shit on it. The feminist movement fought for the work that you do to be recognized as work and to be monetizable. Emphasis on monetizable, because till this day, women are still giving out free labor to men and to the society. This man that you're married to today, if he decides to leave you, you have the opportunity, because you will come back online, you will get support from women. This very source of income of yours will not be cut off. But for a person who is 100% a trad wife, her source of income has been completely shut. So before y'all come and run your mouth on the internet giving people advice, make sure that you tell them all the nitty-gritties of why you made that decision. If social media was not monetizable, you wouldn't have quit your job. Regardless whether you would have kept on doing content or not, you would have still kept your job. So the fact that you come online to tell people that you quit your job to pick up a mop and a broom, you're a liar, and that is dishonest.